Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our long readings for April 19th through May 20th. This is Taurus season. Now, you know that when I am doing the longer readings, I'm using a bunch of decks. I am using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I will then go to John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards for kind of clarification. We come to our Osha Zen Tarot cards for words of advice. We come back to Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards, kind of concluding things. Then I will pull one card from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I also think I'm going to pull one from my Radley Valentine Guardian Angel deck. It's a very sweet deck and gives us lots of words of encouragement. Anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Now, I will be doing the overview for Taurus season. I'm going to get these videos out first, and then, so please, when you see that pop up in a day or two or three, please take a look at that also. But in the meantime, let's begin our readings. Hello, my Aquariuses. How are you? Welcome to Taurus season. So let's see what we have. I'm doing the split screen because I do so many cards. We'll see if this makes it easier. Let's see what we have for you. And I've been feeling Taurus season is going to have some big stuff happening. It's more so than I've felt for even a while. And I keep thinking things are happening anyway. So let's see what we have for my Aquariuses in Taurus season. Okay, reverse card. Reversed has some extra energy. Glasses, that helps. I've been having a hard time seeing anyway. Anyway, here we go. First card is the Nine of Water. Now, this has been coming up, not for all the cards, but every so often. I think that so far, I think that this has come up in Earth energy, and now it's coming up in your energy and air energy. So Nine of Water. Nines have this wrap-up energy to it, kind of like let's put a bow on it. Let's get the package delivered. I'm done with this. I'm tired. Now let's move it. Water energy, your cups is your Cancer, Scorpio. It's your Pisces, fluid, emotional. But the Nine of Water is wish energy, making your wishes, putting your wishes out there. And remember, there's still a lot of this air energy, Aquarius energy going on. Now, so there's an emotional, there's what is it that your heartfelt, what is it that you feel deeply that you've been wanting? Because this is a time for you to either be putting that out there or that you will see that it will be coming back to you or coming to you. I should say coming to you more so than coming back because, it's something you've been striving for, wanting, and now it comes to you. So there is some really strong stuff happening in Taurus season. Anyway, your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. So make sure that many times over, make sure that you put your wishes out there. Make sure that you tell the universe, higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, your voice of the universe, your divine, your archangels, whoever that is to you. Put it out there. Remember, if you don't ask, the answer generally is always going to be a no. You can still ask. It might still be a no, but there's always a chance it can be a yes. Okay? So, next card. Balance. So we have our Libra energy here. Now, it's a 1 and a 4. So 1, new beginnings, or a 10. 1, 0 is a transition. 0 is God or universal energy. 4 in itself has some stability to it, some organization. Add the 1 and 4 together, becomes a 5. Wow. 5 is all about changes. So we have Archangel Zedkiel. Now, think of Libra with the balanced scales, and this is you needing to make sure that things are in alignment, okay? So what is it that's out of alignment? Is anything out of alignment? Maybe you've been working towards alignment. I'm feeling that this is not just your work and your home life. though it could be your work and your home life, I think it's also your work, your spiritual, and possibly your home life many times over. And if you're working out of your home, you may find that you're supposed to be working 8 hours a day, and you may find that you're now working like 9 or 10 or 11 hours a day, and you're just getting totally out of that, that sense of purpose is just kind of exhausting you. So this is like, look at yourself, look at your situation. Where can you put some boundaries? Where can you kind of put the brakes? I'm feeling like this is a time for you to put some brakes so that things can happen around you. Otherwise, you're so focused on your energy and your spirit, and just your everything is so focused on getting through the day that you're missing out on so many other possibilities. Okay? Anyway, Archangel Zedkiel, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. So this, between the two of this, the out of balance could be, again, if this is work, then have a talk with somebody and say, the hours I'm working, I can't, I need to be able to do other things. A lot of the things that have happened, with the situation in the last year is that people staying at home more and more, it's like, well, then what else do you have to do? Well, you know what? You can, if you have a balcony, you can go out on your balcony. If you are able to travel about, go and travel about a little bit. Take some walks. Breathe in the air. Sit sit outside. Get the, the fresh air. Okay? So in some ways, for my Aquarians, the situation has almost trapped you. Okay? So now it's time to free yourself from that. Anyway, here we go. And what that means is, I'm looking at balance between your mind, your heart, and your spirit. Okay? So it's having that type of balance. Now, your last card, reversed. The Queen of Fire. I love the Queen of Fire. I think she's just this card, she's just like awesome. Queen's underlying energy is water. We've talked about water. Fire energy is our Aries, our Leo, our Sagittarius. It's very, very passionate, burning, very determined, very much, look at me. It is your reverse sign. Okay, in many ways, people think it's your mirror sign. So, for the Leo. Okay, the Queen of Water stands in her power. The Queen of Water risks many things. She understands. Let's put it this way. She knows what others might think that she needs to do. She knows what, the expectations are, but she still does what she believes to be what needs to be done. Okay? So again, so the thing with the word, when I said understand, no. She doesn't stand under anyone. She doesn't stand under anyone. She is the one that people stand under. Okay? So the Queen of Fire is all about confidence, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So with this, whatever it is that, there's a lot of, like I said, with Taurus, there's going to be a lot of breakout moments. There's going to be a lot of spiritual, movement with this too. And this is, and in many ways, my Aquarians, you've kind of gotten into this thing where, you've been striving so hard that you're not necessarily, what is it? Okay, I'm going to try it. You're not seeing the trees for the forest, okay? But you've got the Nine of Water, you've got all this stuff coming, and it's just grab onto it, and swing with it. How's that? Here we go. I'm thinking of you on a vine swinging, kind of like, Tarzan and Jane type of thing, and just kind of going after and living your life and not worrying if you're going to fall off the vine. Anyway, here we go. Solitude. So we have a 9. So that's interesting. A 9 and a 9. So there could be some really strong 9 energy. Let's wrap this up. So this is taking time for yourself. This is taking time maybe to learn a little bit more about you. There's also, this is kind of feeling like, when I said that the balance, when, with the balance, I'm kind of feeling like you need to take time to, probably investigate or embrace a little bit more of your spirituality, because there's big stuff going on, big stuff. So, next card is reversed. There is a 4 energy. We talked about that. What else can I say? Discontent. Okay, well, this was solitude. This is discontentment and boredom. Not necessarily liking where you're at, wanting more, wanting something a little bit different. But again, you're kind of looking and saying, well, how can I make things happen? Well, we've got the wish card. We've got an archangel energy card. You've got to be the one to make those moves, make those choices. You've got to be the one. You can always, we can always say, oh, my boss is so this and this and this. Well, have you talked to your boss? No. Why? She won't listen. Have you talked to your boss? No. Why? She won't listen. Have you tried? No. So, the Queen of Fire basically says, go talk to your boss, or go talk to whoever it is. It's like, this is the time for change. This is the time to go out and be who you need to be. Anyway, your last card, oh, this has been coming up a lot though too with the readings. This one is disruption. It's reversed. Now, this is a 16. So we had the 1 and the 10, but now 6 is man, the number of man. So it's kind of like the trap that you might have made for yourself, that you're living within something that you might have made. But what I love about this, what I love about the disruption, and many times it's very similar to maybe like the Tower card. The Tower card is like everything has to fall apart in order for it to be put together again. But what's happened is here, if you look, he's in a straitjacket of some sort, but yet, because things, so he's been very bound, he's been very tied up, he's been, not able to move, but the disruption in itself is going to break his bounds, his bindings, that's what I want to say. He's going to be able to snap free, believe it or not. And the disruption is what actually gives him the impetus to break out. So, don't worry about this. Many times over, somebody will say, am I going to be leaving a situation? I'll get the Tower card, or I'll get this. Everything has to break down before you can build. But don't worry about it, because it's kind of like you have to come to a point where you say, you know what? I'm done, and then you move on. Again, the thing with jobs, remember, you can, it's easier to get a job when you have a job, okay? So, I don't want anyone saying, Debbie, you said to... No. It's easier to get a job when you have a job. Here we go. Let's see what we have. Words of advice from Osho Zen Tarot cards. 1, 2, and 3. This one reversed? Maybe. No. Sharing. Oh, I love that. I love sharing. It's such a bright card. It's such a, it's such a giving card. It's such an abundance card. It reminds me of the Empress. And the Empress is one that wants to give. The thing is, are you ready to receive? So it's kind of like the universe wants to do this. But again, too, if you have kept yourself in these binds, in this position where you're just so tired, you might not be seeing what wants to come to you. Okay, next card. This is reversed, right? The burden. Well, that kind of, so basically look to see what is keeping you from your, from your giftings. What is keeping you from your balance, from your wish card? What is on your back, okay? Is it having that conversation? Is it basically, confronting something that you may not want to confront? You don't have to confront in anger, okay? You don't have to, sometimes we feel so deeply that it comes through as anger, but you don't have to do it that way. Anyway, the burden, if you look, this poor person, this woman definitely looks like she could have afforded a carriage or a horse or whatever. But she chose to be she chose that. Here we go. Last card. Totality. So now, okay, well, this is also a 6. Now, this is a 5. 5 has some change energy. So it's kind of like, it's not necessarily trust in itself, but it's kind of like, what are you reaching for? What are, is there trust involved here? Who are you actually trusting? Are you trusting the right people? Are you trusting the people that are going to help you? Or are you trusting the people that might let you down? Okay? That's what I'm getting with that whole thing. Here we go. But these are things, but remember, you have this sharing. You have this universal gifting that wants to come to you. So, it's kind of throw off the burden. Throw her off. Get her off your back. Okay? I mean, otherwise this person's gonna faint, and I bet you she won't leave either. She'll just stand there and wait until you get up again. Here we are. And I am getting a total thing of who are you going to trust with this one. But there is some changes coming with that. Okay, let's go on. Page of Gabriel, so that generally has something to do with your work, but let's go ahead. 2 cards. Here we are. Okay. Gabriel, fire energy. We've talked about fire energy. Page's underlying energy is earth energy. Okay, that is our Taurus. It's our Virgo, Capricorn. We've talked about that. A lot of times that has to do with your work. Okay, but the page is also the page of fire. The page of Gabriel wants to get out there and wants to break break what is keeping them bound. They want to just free themselves. And this is that time. I think Taurus is going to be a major time to break what is holding you back. Okay? So, energetic, brave, optimistic, playful. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. They're waiting for you. It's out there. Next card, the Chariot. Now, we have a 7. 7's the divine umbrella. 7 has, 7's a divine number. It's a perfect number. Archangel Metatron. Now, the Chariot, there's a couple things with the Chariot. One thing is I always think things are happening fast when I see the Chariot. So just kind of like you blink, you might have missed it, or you might have been thrown forward. The Chariot also talks about kind of like, like take the wheel, higher power. I don't have the control that I think I have. Basically it's like, I'll do what I can do, but you know what? I am trusting in something bigger than me, okay? Because with the Chariot, if you're looking, there's these 2 very powerful horses, and there's no reins. There's no reins. So there has to be trust somewhere. Anyway, determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So again, too, so whoever, whatever that is, like I said, if you're working 9, 10, 11 hours, and now because you've been working out of your home more and more and more, it seems like you're not even getting up to walk around your house anymore or your home anymore, there is something more waiting for you out there. There is, and if you're worried about work in itself, there are opportunities for you, my Aquarians. Here we go. Last card. 6 of Michael. 6 again, number of man. Michael is air energy. Your energy, Gemini and Libra energy. It is also, it's thought processes, it's hearing news. This is sailing out of the dark, sailing into the light. Okay? There is definite movement here. So we have this 9, the wish card. We come with the 6 of Michael, moving from the dark into the light, going from the storm into the calmer waters. So it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. And I know, my Aquarians, so many of you want to have movement. So many want to, I every so often I feel travel for you, but this time I'm feeling more that relocation. That I want to get out, I want to leave, I want to move, I want to, I want more. I want more. So let's see what crystal or energy is helpful for my Aquarians for the Taurus season. Okay. Black tourmaline, and I do have black tourmaline, and I love this one. I love black tourmaline. It's very protective, anxiety relief, aura cleansing, self-belief. Remember, The Queen of Fire says, believe in yourself. Spread your wings. Now's the time. And yeah, I do feel with Taurus, very strong. Here we go. Let's go on and see. Now, these are not good cards to do a reading on, but they are nice cards to pull one. So let's see for my Aquariuses. Now this is interesting. We have a 7 again. Be open to success. A lot of this, like I told you, yeah. Sometimes we can be afraid of success, but be open to success. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. Oh, I like that so much. I really do like that. That's a great one. I think that has, so much of, I think that encompasses a lot of this reading. So, my Aquarians, remember the button. I hope you like our readings, so please like, share, subscribe. It helps. Thank you. More importantly, my Aquariuses, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.